welcome, welcome. This is a Mastery Empowerment course brought to you by New Earth One Network. And we are with Anrita Melchizedek. She really needs no introduction. But if you'd like to learn more about her, just scroll down on this webpage. Anrita is here with a new program. Again, this is an empowerment program that really takes us inward on a very deep level to the galactic stargate of the heart. So let's welcome Anrita Melchizedek to this place on our internet. Thank you, Anrita, for being here.
Thank you, Lorraine. It's always wonderful to connect with you, and of course, so wonderful to connect with our beloved Light Tribe. So thank you for this opportunity to join you and to share more about these beautiful Galactic Stargate of the Heart attunements and this online course that we'll be actually launching a little bit later in the month.
Which is quite beautiful because we're here talking about an empowerment level. And this is something that people can use in their own life. There's attunements. We're going to talk about that. You're going to share an attunement so that we can experience that. And what's beautiful is this is for a new earth level where you are sharing these attunements so that healers out there in our community can take this to that level and assist people on a planetary level. That's what's so beautiful about this. So as we start, can you share your heart dream behind this new program?
Absolutely. Well, I just want to take it and break it down into what it's about firstly. So the Galactic Stargate of the Heart online course is essentially new with templates, and it's presented as a series of 8 beautiful attunements and activations. And this is overlighted by the Galactic Council, and in particular the Pleiadians and the Sirians, the Andromedans and Nocturians, all of the light. And what we will do in this online course is we will experience these absolutely beautiful light codes and sacred geometries and sound and color frequencies through the Stargate of the loving heart, which takes us deeper into 0 point, into that infinite, ever-present now continuum of divine love. And essentially it is New Earth templates in the sense of how we are experiencing it, deepening into the heart of love, deepening into the unity grid, crystalline consciousness, but also experiencing it with light encoded sacred geometries and the overlighting of the galactics. So this is the first part of the course, and I'll talk a little bit more about these attunements. But the second part of the course that we're doing is called the facilitated training. And within this, there's just an absolutely beautiful energy that's been created for the beloved Light Tribe to be able to add their voice to these Galactic Stargate of the Heart attunements by adding your own light language attunements, adding your own guided visualizations, receiving the workbooks, receiving the light encoded arts, and sharing it with your Light Tribe. And so it's essentially just a beautiful way to not only deepen into the heart of divine love, but to actually ignite and activate the light of God upon the sacred earth as the flames of divinity we are, and share it with your own Light Tribe. So it's a really beautiful way to be working, and that's essentially just what the New Earth frequency and energy is about, with the sound and color frequencies, and of course the sacred geometries and the templates of abundance. So I'd like to share our screen, Lorraine, if I could, and then I can explain a little bit more and show some of the beautiful artwork that actually we can share with us, and a little bit more about it, and also what you're going to be receiving, to just give you an idea of it. So the first template that we're working with is this beautiful Pleiadian Karmic clearing and forgiveness attunement. And this really just assists us to release all karmic contracts and just deepen into the heart of forgiveness and love. And this is just an absolutely beautiful sacred geometry template that is overlighted by the Pleiadian emissaries of the light. And it's really just an absolutely beautiful one where we just deepen into the loving heart by essentially letting go of blame and an understanding too of our beautiful pre-birth agreements and the agreements that we've made to experience the full range of human emotions. And these templates come in different format. So we will get them in posters, we will get them in coasters, we will get them in mini cards, and there's just all size for all sorts of different things. And one of the things that we also work with here is the crystal grids. So we've got the Pleiadian, Karmic, Clearing, Galactic crystal grid. And the idea here then is to take your own beautiful crystals and to print this out either letter size A4 or poster size. And then in the course itself, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to create these absolutely beautiful galactic crystal grids, and also how to create your own home grids and neighborhood grids, and deepen into the unity grid of divine love, and also how to make your own beautiful alchemy elixirs and sprays. And we will do that all working with these templates. So there's just different sense, if you can just get a sense of that energy as it's expressing itself. So this next one that we're going to then work with here is the Syrian Diamond Solar Plasma DNA Attunement. And of course, this is really just about activating the DNA. This is just deepening into the stargates of the loving heart, because everything is activating and igniting through the DNA. And what we work with here is that we're working with very much the crystalline consciousness and the diamond light rays, and we're also working with the rays of creation in this beautiful DNA template. So you can just get a sense of this, in the overlighting here is with the Syrian Archangelic League of the Light. So as I'm going through and expressing it, I'm just going to call upon the overlighting of the Syrian Archangelic League of the Light to give us a deepening sense of the Syrian Diamond Solar Plasma Light DNA Attunement, because the light codes themselves are activating as we look at the sacred geometry and experience that overlighting. So even though we're not moving through the attunement and the activation itself yet, we are starting to experience those transmissions and that vibratory frequency that's emanating from the light codes and the sacred geometries as we experiencing, just looking at these beautiful sacred geometries. And then with this too, we also experience this beautiful galactic crystal grid. And these are just different templates that we will receive. And what I've also done here is, as you'll see in the galactic crystal grids, is there's different numbers. So this is just giving you an idea of different crystals. You can put your center crystal, and then if you like, you can follow the sequence. So for example, number 2 would be the same type of crystals, and number 3 would be the same type of crystals, and number 4 too. And of course, you can do your own thing if you guide it to. And what's lovely about this is this can be printed out both poster size, really big if you would like to, or you can print it out letter size A4. So you have different options, and you're also going to be presented with absolutely beautiful light encoded workbooks, which will have these attunements too. So apart from this course itself that we're moving through is going to be hosted over 2 weeks, and it starts on October the 26th. We will be presented with the modules for 4 modules for the first week and 4 modules for the second week. And in each one, we will also receive beautiful workbooks, and we will receive our posters and coasters and mini cards. And what's lovely about the mini cards too is that you can use them for your clients. You can, use them to charge your food. You can use them to charge your water. There's so many different things that you can actually do with these beautiful light encoded templates. And we will take you through so much of that too. But you will receive all these templates to work with and do with what you would like. And so that's the first part of the course. And it's just an absolutely beautiful energetic frequency to be working with at this time, because it is essentially the new earth templates. Everything that we are experiencing in this ascension process to know ourselves as love and to ignite and activate the flame of divine love ever deeper upon the sacred earth through our own hearts, and of course through the hearts of all humanity. So the next one here is called the Andromedan Extrasensory Perception Attunement, and this is overlighted by the Andromedan intergalactic beings of the light. And this energy is very much what we call the galactic rose frequency too. So that just came through beautifully in this visual. And what we're doing here is that we're working very much with the our extrasensory perception gifts, which is essentially what we all are experiencing as we walk the new earth. It's just a natural, intuitive range of our own beautiful gifts amplifying. And so what we do here is that we're going to be working with the clairsentience, clear empathy, clairvoyance, and also with the intuition and a few other absolutely beautiful gifts. And we work with the rays of creation with this, and the rays of creation spiral forth from Shambhala, from the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God, but down and through into the central sun, into the sun, and of course onto all the planets in the solar system, and through Shambhala, which is our spiritual headquarters. So we can just get a real good sense of these absolutely beautiful energies that are being transmitted, and even the colors that are coming through. They're just very new earth. If you close your eyes and you experience its new earth frequency, it's just so vibrantly experienced in this collective field of divine love with color and sound and sacred geometry. That's really essentially what we're igniting and activating through and into our own body and into our own self in this purification, rejuvenation, regeneration process. And here we've got the Galactic crystal grid for the Andromeda and ESP template. And we see here again some numbers of how you can work with this grid in different ways. And different designs. You know, you will presented with different types of designs, so you can choose what really resonates most with you. This one is also really beautiful. This is Arcturian Healing Chambers Attunement. I did something earlier with the Arcturians a little bit earlier in the year, related to the pandemic and actually just experiencing these beautiful healing chambers. So healing chambers are multi-dimensional, multicolored light grids that come in around the body and energy field. And the Arcturians are also absolutely just powerful, incredible healers. And so we experience this attunement then of moving into different parts of the body, into the body parts and organs, and also light chambers that are coming around the body, and just taking us into that wellness and health and vitality, energy. So this is for the physical and energetic healing. And as we deepen into this, we experience this attunement and call upon the overlighting of the Arcturian emissaries of the light. And we can just get a sense of it as we move through the visuals and what is coming through, and even the colors. It's just expressed so beautifully in that flow of everything, which is truly that new earth frequency. It's just simply trust, surrender, becoming, being, and deepening into the heart of love. And in this Arcturian Healing Chambers Galactic Crystal Grid, we have just quite a few different crystals that you can work with, and just create these absolutely beautiful crystal grids, and also create your own light alchemy essences and sprays. So it's just something lovely to do. So this one then that we're experiencing here is the Pleiadian reunion of hearts. And I absolutely love this one too, because that reunion of hearts is essentially the reunion of hearts with ourselves first, isn't it? That rebalancing of our divine masculine and our divine feminine, and bringing it into a deeper level of wholeness and balance, just nurturing, appreciating, and loving ourselves. That's essentially what we're doing here. And then also we're deepening into that reunion of hearts with our own soul and star family and friends. So we're merging and integrating the timelines of those golden ages with our multidimensional selves, with our higher selves, and of course with our own soul clusters, our soul brothers, soul sisters, soulmates, and twin flame energy. So we're taken through that, and we deepen also into the intimacy of self and into the intimacy of our own body, just loving our body, just loving ourselves, and then drawing to us the deepening sense of support through our own soul clusters. And we end with this reunion of hearts with the just energetic inner plane connection to our beautiful twin flame. And for many that have that twin flame energy already present, you just will bring in that beautiful soul as we move through this attunement and activation. So it's the soul family and twin flame reunion. And we can just get a sense of these templates. And here's the Pleiadian reunion of hearts galactic crystal grid. And again, it's about, just utilizing and feeling that energy in those crystals, guided to use whatever crystals. I mean, there are certainly star stones that we can use, but Lemurian seed crystals, moldavite, There's really quite a few of them, or you can just be guided to use crystals such as the amethyst and rose quartz and clear quartz. Those are also absolutely beautiful crystals. So it's just really essentially what is resonating with you at that time. And then one of the attunements that we're going to be doing today, this is the Syrian I Am Avatar Soul Embodiment Attunement. And this is about crystalline consciousness. And this is just such a beautiful frequency activation, because essentially that's what we're doing, is we're deepening into soul embodiment, is that we're experiencing this ability to just become our beautiful, beloved higher self upon this sacred earth. And so there's many different pathways to experience that, but this attunement works really with 7 initiations, and again with the rays of creation. And it's just such a wonderful frequency activation to deepen also into that inner plane connection with Shambhala and the planetary spiritual hierarchy. And so we will move through this attunement together as we just call upon, for the moment, the Syrian Archangelic League of the Light for the Syrian I Am Avatar Soul Embodiment Attunement. And we have here too our beautiful Syrian I Am Avatar Soul Embodiment Galactic Crystal Grid. And we talk about the I Am Avatar consciousness. We're talking about the beloved higher light of all awakening and awakened souls that are creating and affecting change upon this sacred earth as we experience the new earth, as we experience the heart of divine love. This one here is the overlighting of the Andromedan intergalactic beings of the light. And this is really the heart streaming and manifestation sacred geometry template. And we work with this as an attunement because, of course, there's so much within that field of passion and manifestation and abundance that we can draw upon within the new earth frequency, and of course within these new earth templates. And many light workers seem to struggle with that. They either have that passion, or they struggle with the manifestation and ability to bring it all together, or they're actually working, still with what is my heart streaming, what is my passion, how can I deepen into service. So this is just a really beautiful plate and attunement that will take you deep into that heart streaming and into that manifestation frequency. And talking of that, so this is the first part of the course. Then the second part of the course, what we're doing is called the facilitator training, where you have this ability to take these absolutely beautiful attunements and workbooks and sacred geometries and crystal light grids and share it with your own light tribe. Add your voice and add your energy with your light attunements and guided visualizations and art or, other beautiful gifts that you have, and add it to this amazing work and share it with others, share it with your own light tribe. So that is essentially what the facilitator training is about too. And you'll receive all the master files, and we'll go through together, we'll add ideas in that training. So it won't just be, you hear the files and do something with it. We'll actually just get into that heart of divine inspiration and that overlighting of the Galactic Council, because this is the invitation to you to be able to deepen into those manifestation and abundance templates through the heart of love, but essentially to share the light of God upon the sacred earth, because that's really what we're doing. We're the vibrating portals of divine love, the flames of divinity. And so what we're doing is that we're just taking that service work to another level and taking it out on a more global level. And in the facilitators training, not only do you receive all this beautiful material, and we have the courses around that divine inspiration, where I will add many ideas to it of what you can add to your own beautiful creative landscape that is presented to you. And just do your beautiful thing as you do, because, you're just all amazing. And so this is just an absolutely wonderful gift to be adding to your existing range of services and gifts that you're sharing with the sacred earth. So this was a sacred geometry template. Oh, let me just take this off here. It's beeping. All right. And then the last one that we do there is Doctrine Diamond Light Body Attunement. And again, this is also really, this is the patterns of perfection, isn't it? The new earth is the patterns of perfection. You can really just get such a good sense of that if you look at the visual energy coming through in this template. And what we work with here is that we're working with a system of energy of 9 dimensions, and to the point where we're igniting and activating into our Merkaba field of light, which is beautiful diamond sphere, 54 feet in diameter around us. And within that, holding all the new earth sacred geometries and numerologies and fractal geometries and sounds and color frequencies. So this is overlighted by the, just talk about this as Arcturian overlighting, and call upon the Arcturians now for a mini sense of this attunement in this light body attunement. And here's our beautiful Arcturian diamond light body galactic crystal grid. And again, we just get such a powerful sense of that energy moving forward. All right. And that's just another beautiful Andromedan one. Okay, so this is just a really absolutely amazing way for you to experience these energies and experience these light encoded attunements and experience these light coded arts, or join the facilitated training where we take you through how to successfully market this. So not only will you receive all these amazing artwork and attunements, but we will show you exactly how to successfully market this, and we do that with you. We create our sales page together, we create our Facebook ads together, we show you how you can create your beautiful video, how you can set up your landing page, and how you can share this with your voice, with your light tribe, and add your name, add your brand, and just share the light of God, because that's essentially what we're doing here. It's really just about taking the flame of divine love and anchoring it and activating it ever deeper upon the sacred earth. All right. So I think that what we're going to do is that we're going to move into this beautiful attunement that we've got today for us that we're going to be doing. Let me just see if I can find the visual on the Syrian diamond solar plasma DNA. That's it. Here we go.
And I just want to say, Anrita, these images are activating just watching them. And your whole position and sharing of this information and the way that you've created it is a beautiful expression of New Earth. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lorraine. All right. So I think what we can do is that we can just get ourselves comfortably relaxed and just move into this beautiful attunement together. So we can just take a deep breath deep into the body. And what we're going to be doing here is that we're going to be moving into, these are the codes of, oh, this is not the right one that I've got. Let me move there. This is the I am Avatar Soul Embodiment, which is also beautiful. I just stopped there. That was nice. I think that's what you'll see. You'll be moving through and find like really just, what feels most resonant with you, isn't it? So we just have to go a little bit back, but we're getting another opportunity to just feel. I'm feeling them quite energetically to myself, just feeling those codes moving through the body. All right, so just go back a little bit. And I absolutely love, kind of the colors that just came together in these attunements. All right, here we are. So this is the one that we're going to be doing together. So what we're going to experience together here is working with this beautiful Syrian I Am Avatar Soul Embodiment attunement. And this is just such an important part of the New Earth templates, just deepening into that process of soul embodiment, that's crystalline consciousness. And that's essentially where our own amazing, beautiful soul just embodies, and we really just expand from the stargate of our loving hearts into simply being love. And what we're going to do here is we're going to work with 7 amazing, beautiful initiations and work with the rays of creation the first 7 rays as they spiral forth from Shambhala. Of course, there's many different ways that one can achieve that soul embodiment process, but this is just such a beautiful way to make that connection to the inner planes and to Shambhala as an initiative light. So let's just get ourselves comfortably experienced. Let's just get ourselves comfortably relaxed as we move into this beautiful experience and transmission. I tune to the Syrian Archangelic League of the Light, and to my beloved I am presence. I further invoke and call upon the beloved I am presence of every person upon the sacred earth and within the cosmic law of free will. In the Syrian I am avatar soul embodiment attunement. And I experience the anchoring of the Syrian I am avatar soul embodiment template through the stargates of my loving heart, and now through each cell in my body as I align to the inner earth sun, the sun within my heart, the sun, central sun, and now the great central sun. I understand the process of soul embodiment, the anchoring, alignment, and integration of my higher selves, multidimensional selves, and beloved, I am presence. Through the stargates of my loving heart, in the purity and innocence of all that I am, as I embrace the full range of my emotion, whilst viewing each one of my perceived challenges as an initiation of life. I am able to deepen into soul embodiment as an initiative light and receive the light rays of creation through and from Shambhala, spiritual headquarters of the sacred earth, through 7 initiations of light, in the knowing that I am the light of God, holding the flame of divine love for all life upon this sacred earth. As a Syrian, I am avatar soul embodiment, sacred geometry template ignites through my loving heart, and now through all my chakras. I call forth to my beloved I am presence to surround me in the sacred transmuting violet flame of God's infinite perfection and the diamond flame of purity and innocence. And to actualize the qualities of the 7th ray of ceremonial magic as I experience my initiation as the birth of Christ. The knowing that I am a flame of divinity upon the sacred earth, and that my unique frequency and vibration is a gift to the sacred earth and all her life. Surrounded in the celestial violet flame of protection and transmutation, and now the diamond flame of purity and innocence, I heal my deepest wounds and human miscreations, letting go of all earthly ego allurements, cosmic karmic patterns, false beliefs, judgments, and issues of unworthiness. Through transmuting, healing, and loving all aspects of myself. I now merge with my beloved I am presence as I experience myself as a Christ conscious being of light, a sacred transfiguring flame of divine love in service to Mother Earth and all her life. I now call forth to my beloved I am presence to surround me in a beautiful indigo flame of devotion and idealism. And the diamond flame of purity and innocence. So I may undergo the second initiation, the baptism, sacrifice and death of desire. So I may serve in devotion and love, trusting and surrendering to the divine. And I find myself coming ever deep into my loving heart as I clear, cleanse, and release old energetic patternings, addictions, and imprinted cellular memories, victim and persecutor consciousness within my body and energy field. I am now surrounded by the etheric dolphin pods of Syrian consciousness who assist in bringing in the appropriate key codes, sacred geometries, and numerologies in my baptism as a Christ conscious being of light, and the ability to embrace the full range of my emotions within my loving heart as I trust and surrender to the divine, bringing a focus to my service work and devotion to Mother, Father, God. I now call forth to my beloved I am presence to surround me in the beautiful orange flame of concrete knowledge and the diamond flame of purity and innocence. So I may undergo my third initiation, the transfiguration, through the surrender of my will to the divine will of Mother, Father, God. As I align into my original divine Eight-Cell blueprint, letting go, surrendering, as I experience the upper triad of intuition, spiritual will, and higher mind teachings. I now experience all patterns, conditioning, and imprintings of polarity being erased, as the original divine encodings of light and patterns of perfection are now activated within my divine Eight-Cell blueprint. And as I now merge ever deep in alignment with my beloved I am presence, and now the star tetrahedron is activated within the original divine Eight-Cell blueprint through the Trinity of the Holy Mother, Holy Father, and the Holy Child. And now within my etheric, emotional, and mental bodies. Egg of life is now expressed through the swirlings of the Vesica Pisces into the golden flower of life 54 feet in diameter around me. So I have a sense now spinning the emotional, mental body star tetrahedrons in this golden flower of life sphere, in a clockwise and counterclockwise direction respectively. Repeating aloud this activation sequence, Fibonacci ratio of the 5th dimension, 21 to 13, 33 times God's speed to infinity. And now call upon my beloved I am presence to surround me in a beautiful emerald green flame of light and the diamond flame of purity and innocence. So I may undergo this 4th initiation, the renunciation, as I release the old and let go of any areas of disharmony, resistance, or conflict within my life, to experience my full creative potential through service in love as an initiate of light. I now affirm, I let go of any relationships or false beliefs that are causing conflict and disharmony within my life. I experience my full God-Goddess nature through the expression of my divinity as a sacred transfiguring flame of divine love. I experience my service work through my many creative gifts and prosperity consciousness, joy and love and freedom of expression. I am a Christ conscious being in service to Mother Earth and all her life. And I am honoring for all people, cultures, or races, and the magnificence of the creative gifts and artistic expressions of myself and others. And now as I merge more deeply with my highest selves, my multidimensional selves, and beloved I am present, I receive the crystalline key codes of this initiation, the scrolls of light through the third eye. As I activate the golden age timelines of my highest potential, bring the timelines of self-mastery into this now. Amplified through the Siren I Am Avatar Soul Embodiment Sacred Geometry template within the stargates of my loving heart. I experience the knowing of myself as an initiate of light and the remembrance of the teachings of the left and right eye of Horus. Bringing into this now all I need to do to further my service work in the knowing that I am my beloved I am. I am purity. I am a creative, inspired work of divine art. I am all that I am. I now call forth my beloved I am presence to surround me in a beautiful blue flame of light and the diamond flame of purity and innocence. So I may undergo this 5th initiation, the revelation, through letting go of any areas of disempowerment within my life, and to experience myself as a Chila on the thread, as an initiate of light within Shambhala. Lord Buddha, the planetary Logos, now comes forward to embrace me. Within the embrace of his loving heart, my heart opens to the knowing that the challenges I have experienced have taken me into deeper levels of compassion for myself and for all life. As I experience the full range of my emotions, What is the next level of my soul's blossoming and magnificence and light? I am not alone in going through this change to know myself as love. I'm part of a collective consciousness of light, affecting and creating change upon this sacred earth, so that all life may experience empowerment and love and self-mastery. And I am honored and loved and revered for my service work to Mother Earth and all her life. Another Fibonacci ratio is within my chakra spin to the correct harmonic frequencies. As my chakras start to merge into one unified field of light, I now download the crystalline codes of light, the newest templates of light of the next level of my service work, through the threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom. As the flame of divinity I am, I take back the power I have given to my subconscious mind, my negative ego, and to other people. I surrender to the divine. I trust in myself and others. I open to receive with clear boundaries as I take on the mantle of leadership through dynamic right action. I am an empowered warrior of light, a sacred transfiguring flame of divine love. I am all that I am. I now call forth to my beloved I am presence to surround me in a beautiful golden yellow flame of light and the diamond flame of purity and innocence, so I may undergo my sixth initiation, the resurrection, and experience myself in self-mastery upon this sacred earth. As I now align my will to the divine will of Mother, Father, God, I come deep into my original divine eight soul blueprint. I now experience my many gifts through these parallel realities and merging Christ at timeline as a symbol of an oath, symbol of immortality and divine love. Now activates within my throat chakra area, taking me into the deepest expression and utterance of my reality as a sacred transfiguring flame of divine love and master initiate of life. Within the stargates of my loving heart, I now experience my divine self, the wisdom of my higher mind, the stillness of my loving heart, and my many creative gifts in joy, passion, in love, in harmony, and in prosperity. And now call upon my higher selves and multidimensional selves to merge with me. So I may commence my physical ascension process into soul embodiment and take on my garment of light. I am now linked to the Great White Lodge in the etheric of Sirius, sacred geometry patterns. I further receive information about my service work. As the pituitary, pineal, hypothalamus, and thalamus glands are further activated in scrolls of light. Now my beloved I am presence appears before me. And as I merge with my beloved I am presence, take on the I Am Avatar blueprint of light. In the creation of my Adam Kadmon body of light. Experiencing my ascended master gifts through service and love to Mother Earth and all her life, and the knowing of my immortal nature. I am all that I am. I am wisdom. I am truth. I am love. I am a divine expression of God in embodiment. I now call upon my beloved I Am Presence to surround me in a beautiful pink flame of light and the diamond flame of purity and innocence. So I may undergo my 7th initiation, ascension, and experience myself in soul embodiment upon that sacred earth. So I may assist all life to experience the radiance of the one heart of divine love, the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God. I am ready to embody myself fully and completely, and to experience the rejuvenation and regeneration, crystalline photonic and plasma solar light encodings of the New Earth template. I am ready to lift all veils of illusion and remember myself as an initiate of light. I am ready to undergo my initiation into the order of Melchizedek. I am ready to truly know myself as an initiate of light, to the center of creation and the stargate of my living heart, the sacred transfiguring flame of divine love and eternal student of love. I now experience the photonic rays of light in crystalline light currents, spinning the subatomic particles within my body to the frequency of the New Earth template of divine love and one unity consciousness. So I now actualize the Syrian I Am Avatar soul embodiment template through the stargate of my loving heart. As I experience a deep sense of self-love for myself and a deep sense of divine love for all life. I now lift myself in vibrational attunement into the etheric of Sirius and the remembrance of these teachings to the great white light. As the dormant DNA is now activated to the maximum cosmic law can allow, I bring through the key codes of wisdom and the knowledge of myself as an initiate of light. As I align to the sun, central sun and the great central sun, I now link with the light workers and star-seeded ones and all those awakened in heart, mind, and body. Together we connect into the group I Am Avatar consciousness of light, the highest light of all humanity, holding every man, woman, and child upon this sacred earth within our loving heart. As we share our divine love as transfiguring flames of divine love, and receive this radiance and divine love from one another and all life at this higher light level. I now find myself within Lord Melchizedek's golden chamber ascension seat within the Middle Earth, surrounded by the many legions of light from on high. I am welcomed and embraced as an initiate of light. As I now merge with my beloved I Am Presence and bask in the cosmic flame of eternal divine love. My planetary light quotient is raised to a level of between 92 and 99%. Now Lord Melchizedek appears before me and places his rod of initiation upon my sacred heart, and the Hierophant's hat upon my head, welcoming me to the sacred order of Melchizedek. I now find myself back in my sacred space, grounding into the crystal heart of Mother Earth, the cosmic heart of Mother Father God. I open my heart to myself and others. I surrender myself to divine love. I am wisdom. I am light. I am the magnificence of creation through service and love. I am an initiate of light to the order of Melchizedek. And so it is, and so it shall be. Inoakia sinakiakia, imosoaiakia. In your own time, you just gently come back fully present, opening your eyes, looking through your master eyes, and the stargates of your loving heart at all of life around you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anrita Melchizedek. We are flying. We are so light. We are free. We are connected. What a beautiful transmission and activation.
Thank you, Lorraine. I enjoyed it too. I have to say, between these templates and attunements, it's just keeping yourself grounded because they're just so beautiful to experience and really high frequency energy. It's really light encoded attunements, activations, and light encoded artwork and sacred geometry templates, but also, we're overlighted by our beloved I Am Presence and the Galactic Councils. So it's just this additional frequency that's igniting and activating and moving to where it needs to go in our own body. And just as the last thing with all these templates, all of it is based on the sacred geometry that of the egg of life, which is from the seed of life to the egg of life, and then the flower of life, and then into the fruit of life, because that is essentially the sacred geometry of the light codes of creation. And that is essentially the sacred geometry of the light codes of the original divine eight cell blueprint that starts with those original 8 cells through the egg of life. So we use that imprinting of that geometry that's impulsing behind every beautiful template that we experience, and we're taking all of that into our own original divine 8 cell blueprint. And at the same time, simultaneously, we're activating the stargates of the loving heart as the transmitters and receiving as receivers and transmitters, but also extending that to anchored into the unity grid of divine love, so that not only other beautiful awakened souls and light workers and way showers can experience this energetically, but of course all of humanity, if they are at that level of just deepening into the next level of their souls blossoming in magnificence and light, which of course is really every single person upon this sacred earth, no matter how it may be perceived or seen from an outward experience. We all have that seed of God consciousness within us. So it's just a really beautiful one to experience ourselves and to share with others.
Yes, so beautiful. High vibrational light codes that we are certainly feeling. And this has just been exquisite. Again, I just want to say thank you for your work. Thank you for sharing this, not only in the templates and the attunements that people can work with in their own life, but the facilitator training. I mean, practitioner as well. This is beautiful
Yes.
as we empower those in our tribe to go out and assist others. It is something incredibly beautiful to add to your healing repertoire. And for those who are feeling the call for service and stepping up in that great new way, this is a very powerful tool for that. So on this page, you'll see two options to purchase this, and go ahead and do that and get started with this in your life and in the life of the ones you love and your clients. Thank you, Anrita. What I'd like to also say is that on this page, we are going to be offering media production so people can share their voice even more on a technical issue. That's something you and I are partnering as well in putting this together as in a couple of options for everyone. So we thank you for being flexible, bringing in the new earth through these beautiful light codes and templates that are here, and for showing us all how to access them as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. And yes, I mean, your gifts are absolutely amazing too, apart from just such an incredible, beautiful New Earth One network platform, and sharing just absolutely amazing shows and summits with people. But of course, you also have the speciality that many light workers struggle with, that deepening sense of the marketing side, the production, the videos, the audios. Putting all that side together is really a lot of work, and it's absolutely wonderful that you're coming on and you're showing us exactly how to do that too. I feel it's really important. I feel that for many of us that are coming from the more spiritual path, it's been to get into the newer templates of the intuitive marketing, because that's essentially what we're talking about here too. It's been very difficult because it's been to try and understand from a normal marketing perspective, it just doesn't have those light codes, it just doesn't have those frequencies or energies that naturally activate for us. So it's been a little bit more of a uphill journey. And what's so beautifully expressed is when the conscious light workers and the light tribe are just sharing those gifts too. And of course, that's part of this package that we're providing. See what resonates with you. Either just come on and do this beautiful course for yourself and receive these templates that you can use to create your galactic light grids and make your own sprays and alchemy elixirs, or use the cursors or the mini cards to charge your food or to charge your drinks, or even to place on one-on-one healing to place on your clients, that type of thing you can do. But if you're really out there really in service and have your own amazing voice and just looking for an additional package to add in divine inspiration, this is certainly just an amazing opportunity to add your voice and your beautiful energy, because this is just all about you. You're just simply absolutely amazing. And Lorraine and I are just truly so excited to be able to share this and to offer you different options. When you click there, there's different options with not only the packages and Lorraine's beautiful media production, but also different things like you can get music, commercial use, beautiful music, angelic music, and more amazing designs and illustrations and artwork that you can add, or essence and alchemy labels that you can use to create your own amazing sprays and essences and share that with others too. So it's just really offering you those gifts of abundance manifestation through just being the beautiful light and amazing flame of divinity that you already are, to express that through the next level of service work if it feels resonant for you.
This is what I'm saying. Isn't that beautiful? You can see that this is a wonderful creation that Anrita is sharing in such a new earth way. This really is a beautiful foundational program that she's offering for you to take out and promote to your clients, to promote to your tribe, to offer products in this way, services in this way. Again, it is truly a new earth template. So we hope that you take today's activation and attunement and move forward with it. Get creative in your new earth expression because it is here and we are being supported with so many light codes. And again, this offering from Anrita truly allows you to take this info and go with it as well. Again, thank you, Anrita. You are a wonderful way shower by example. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. So wonderful to connect with you too. And thank you so much for your amazing, beautiful light.
And thank you,
Namaste.
everyone. Namaste.